On the edge of a quiet English coastline stood a town that rarely made the news and never made promises. The sea there was honest, sometimes kind, often cruel, but always listening. Mara grew up in that town. She was the kind of woman people remembered without knowing why. Not loud, not fragile, just steady. She worked in a small lighthouse museum by day and wrote letters to her late father by night, letters she never sent but always finished. Across the harbor lived Thomas Hale. Once he had left this town with ambition burning in his chest. London had given him success, sharp suits, and a life that looked perfect from the outside. What it never gave him was rest. He returned after 10 years, not for work, not for nostalgia, but because something inside him had finally gone quiet. They met again by accident. Rain had trapped them beneath the same awning near the pier. No dramatic music, no sudden spark, just recognition. Slow and unsettling, the kind that asks questions before offering comfort. They talked about ordinary things, the sea, the weather, the way time changes places without asking permission, but underneath, something old was breathing. Days passed, then evenings, walks along the cliffs where words came easier than they should have. Mara spoke about staying when everyone else left. Thomas spoke about leaving and never truly arriving anywhere. Love did not rush them. It waited. When Thomas was offered a chance to return to London, bigger than before, he did not answer immediately. For the first time in his life, ambition did not feel like direction. Mara never asked him to stay. She had learned long ago that love, when forced, turns bitter. On the final night before his decision, the sea was restless. They stood in silence, waves crashing below, wind threading through their coats. "I don't want to lose myself again," Thomas said. Mara nodded. "Then don't choose a place. Choose who you are when you wake up." He stayed, not because love demanded it, but because love finally made sense. Years later, the town remained small, the sea remained honest, and sometimes, if you walked near the lighthouse at dusk, you could hear laughter mixed with the wind. The ocean had learned her name, and it never forgot it.